Hi Scorpio, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for May 17th through June 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the recommend a reader shoutouts. I have two, Helix Universe and OJC Astrology. Much love and support to them, and their links are in the description box below. Hopefully you get a chance to check them out and support them if you like what they have to say with a like and a subscribe or a comment. All right, that's not supposed to be in there. Okay. All right, Scorpio, your harsh truth. What is it? What do you need to know, Scorpio? Harsh truth. Nine of Wands. All right. So enough has gone on now to where you're like, you know, I'm about done. Either this needs to get resolved or I'm walking. 10 of Swords. 8 of Coins. 10 of Wands. Ooh, change. 6 of Swords. 8 of Wands, wow. And the Moon. And that's a 9. So we got 8, 9, 10, wow. All right, so. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm dealing with hair here. Okay. 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Sorry, 8 of Coins, 8 of Wands. Wow. Change and new information. New knowledge. Realizing things. Learning things. And it's like there's a change after you know. Like you can't not know what you know. And there's a change because of that. You could still go through the motions. You could still do the same thing. But you can't not know what you know. And then you're living a lie at some point. Or you're trying to convince yourself that you can go back to the way you used to feel when you know. Okay. What's this 10 of Swords about? This 10 of Swords about an ending. You want there to be an ending. And they want to work on things. Because it's just, but it's too much. It's just too much. You want to move on. And they want to get the hell out of Dodge. There's a lot left undone or unsaid. What's this 10 of Swords about? A lot of confusion and unanswered issues. 10 of Swords. Scorpio. The Fool. Aha. You want a new beginning. You want this ending. You are done. Oh, good gracious. What's this 8 of Coins about? You know, okay, so, all right. I feel like they want to be able to get a handle on their issues. They want to be able to work on things. I think this person still has hope that you and they will either work out or part as friends or end on good terms, something. And yet, whatever is holding them back, getting in the way of living a productive, satisfactory type of life and whatnot, whatever got in the way with your relationship with you or with their relationship with you, they want to work on that. I think they realize that you two are done. Well, that you think you're done. What's this 10 of Wands about? I feel nothing. I mean, I got nothing. I got no. Sometimes things are foggy. Sometimes feel like, whoa, there's me. There's just this. But I feel like it's you two are separate. What's this 10 of Wands? Wow. What else for this 10 of Wands? Yeah, Yeah, someone's wanting to get out there and get after it. This is someone that wants to, it just got to be too much. It got to be too much, and someone's wanting to look at their other options. This just got to be way too much. Someone's frustrated. You are probably frustrated and mad. And the thing is, you'll show up to do the right thing. Like, you'll see whatever agreements you had through, like if you'll honor, but you're guarded, you're mad, you are done. You're done. It's a Six of Swords. My God, you want to move on. So they want to work on things, but you just want to move on. What's a Six of Swords? You want to completely withdraw and put your own needs first now, and kind of just figure out how to move to a healthier emotional state about this. Really wanting that new beginning and a fresh start, and just to leave all of this behind and to withdraw from the situation and move on. Probably with the help of friends. You might even be staying with friends. What's this Eight of Wands? What's this Eight of Wands? Either this is them wanting to try and salvage something. Like maybe if they... I don't think they understand the gravity of the situation or how you feel. I think they still think it's negotiable, and I think they might want to... Maybe this is a hasty exit to kind of sort of preserve their security. It's funny, it's like they want to work on the issues, but then... God, I feel like a jerk for saying this. So they want to work on the issues, but then it's like they want all the stuff to hurry up, and then they want to be just by themselves and secure. They just want to be in a really secure position. So there's a disconnect between understanding that, okay, if you're going to work on stuff that's holding you back, there's a process. It doesn't just happen overnight, and it's not at warp speed, and there's like this awareness that goes along with it that's, painful or illuminating, to say the very least. And, this does not get resolved quickly or overnight. You can't just go from this to this. So this person that you're with, Scorpio, is kind of like they're just not willing to really do the work. They want to believe that they are, but and that's probably why you're here, is because a lot was left at your feet to handle, and you completely lost faith in this person and the situation, and it's like they want to hurry up and get the hell out of Dodge and leave and work through all this and just be in a secure position. It doesn't work like that. Both of these are Capricorn, though. So this is Aries. Could be this is Virgo. Pisces or Cancer. All right. So you're done. You're done. And I feel like they're like, well, I want to work on things, but then all of a sudden, somewhere along the way, they get tired of working on things. And so they just want to be at warp speed. They want to move out. They want to move on. They want this. They want that. Immediate, instantaneous, and they want to be here. It could be a mad dash to rebuild and to be secure. But that's why this keeps reasserting itself in this person's life, because they don't do the work. They don't do the work. I think they want to think they do, but they don't. It gets too hard. I'm tired. I want to go home. I don't feel like they have that wherewithal to stick to things. And so that's probably why you are done, because they couldn't stick through anything. They couldn't see anything through. They couldn't stick with anything. Maybe not very dependable, or, a lot of lack of follow through. Like, yeah, we're going to work on this. I'm going to work on, but nothing changed. That's always frustrating. And I can't imagine, having to rely on somebody that isn't reliable. That's hard, to say the least. What's this Moon about? What's this Moon about? Things left unanswered. Confusion and delusion and deception. Two of Pentacles. Okay, you got to be careful about whatever monies or properties you're distributed that are up for grabs, as far as the community property. because you need to be strategic about that. You need to it's almost like if you don't take the initiative in resolving things, it's not going to get resolved. Because I feel like this person is kind of self-absorbed. So they're wanting, they always left a lot at your feet anyway, and this would be no different if you're dividing things up. Or if you're adjusting to your new normal. I feel like there's leave behinds. What else for this moon? What else for this moon? Yeah, this is not somebody, this is somebody that I feel like there's unfinished business. I feel like you're kind of stuck here at the 9 of Wands. Because you're trying to adjust to the new normal and move on, but there's these leave behinds. There's these things that keep pulling you back into having to deal with a closure issue or something with this person. And they're wanting to get on with their own lives, but they can't, and they leave everything unfinished, and you're having to constantly resolve their unfinished business while you're trying to move on and adjust to your new normal. But there's these issues that keep presenting themselves, or these things that keep needing to be cleaned up or closure. Like say you have to dissolve a bank account together, or like, you know, credit, or like you want the crock pot back or something like that. There's all these, like, just these, all these little loose ends all over the place. And while this one's trying to get out there and get after it and live their life and live their best life and all this and whatever and resolve, and I moved on and you're constantly having to juggle past issues with trying to adjust to your new normal. And it feels shady to me. It feels like it's more of the same, like you've always had to do that with this person, which is very hard. I think this is the stuff that is left that was just dropped in mid-project, or just the lack of follow-through. Everything's really confusing, and I think this is related here. This, whatever, the not following through on anything, and the confusion and the chaos that creates. The constant, like, I don't think it's sabotage. I don't think it's deliberate sabotage, but it's like it undermines your independence or your ability to move on, your ability to handle things, because there's always, you're just starting to get frazzled or having to worry about, was this taken care of? Okay, are we done with this yet? Did you do that, what you said you would? Because we can't get to this until this happens, and I can't do it. You have to be the one to go into the such and such to handle that, or what, you know. And it erodes trust. I mean, and there's no connection here. You two aren't still connected, but for some reason you're still you're having to stay behind to manage things when you really want to be moving on. And this person kind of abandoned ship midway. They like jump ship, and they're just like, I just want to get on with my life. I just want to move on with my life. Just want to do what I need to do for me. And no wonder you thought it was a 10 of Wands here. Like, it's just a lot of frickin' work, because it was. Confirmation card for Scorpio. Confirmation card for Scorpio. This feels like a ministry or charity, a parent-child relationship. This is somebody that just wants to live their best life. And then this one right here is like, oh, okay, I'm done. I'm so tired. Information for Scorpio. I don't think this is about a reconciliation. I mean, that could be what this is about, that somebody's confused, they need more time, they're weighing their options, and you know, this person wants to make things, to atone, they want to take the leadership position, they want to contribute where they didn't contribute before. It very well could be that, but I feel like this is not that. I feel like you two have reached a decision to where you're going to separate. You see this as an ending. Your person's like, okay, I'll work on things. But then there's a disconnect between wanting to work on things. All of a sudden they see how hard it is, and they do an about face, and they just want to get the hell out of Dodge and start a new life somewhere and be secure, and they don't want to deal with they don't want to deal with this. Yeah, King of Wands and Queen of Wands. All right, Scorpio. These could be male or female. The gender's fluid here. Scorpio. Snapshot for Scorpio, please. So perhaps this is just there's nothing been done. And I feel like, it feels like it's been in this pattern or position for a while. Like you've known for a while that things are done. You don't want this. You want to be done. You want a new start. You want to move on. But because of this person's lack of reliability, follow through, or you constantly having to chase after them to get closure, like you need to sign these papers, we needed this and that or whatever. No, there's been no forward movement. You're kind of set in how you feel, but there's been no forward movement because this person just can't follow through to say that they're always otherwise occupied or focused. And you're the one that has to go around and try to make things happen and facilitate this and manage everything. And this is being self-absorbed here. So, snapshot for Scorpio, please. Snapshot. Scorpio. All right. The sun and owls. Interesting. It's interesting because this feels like a relationship you're leaving, and this feels like a relationship you're just starting. Is that why you want to get the hell out of Dodge? Or you want this new fresh start because you got someone else? Because this is all about a great opportunity, big success that with perhaps a new relationship or having... Birds are not about a new relationship, but these are owls, so that calls for wise consideration about anything that's like this hot date, this passionate encounter, this new... I feel like this is a relationship of longevity. We've got kings and queens here, but it just felt heavy anyway. You don't get that with a new relationship. But this feels like, I don't know, we've got success and things working out and things being good, victorious. There's confidence, things working out, success. And then this is proceeding with wisdom, being wise about your communication, your words, your maybe even talking to other people about what you should do. But this calls for wisdom and wise decisions. I'm surprised the Five of Swords didn't show up. And this right here is all about things resolving, things working out, but in your favor, like forward movement, success, yay. This to me is very similar to the tarot. To me, it doesn't fit with this. This is like you two are separate. So is this like you're wanting to move on and you've got bigger and brighter future ahead, but you need to be strategic about it? Is that what this is? I mean, you got the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles here. Okay. Couple of options anyway. Whatever new is before you, whatever has come up, whatever this is, this situation, be careful. Whatever new, big, exciting opportunity or whatever resolution you're working towards, be careful. Choose strategically. All right, for what it's worth, I'm going to do one of these, what would your other person say? But I feel like you don't really care. So take it for what it's worth. All right, what would Scorpio's person say? What would Scorpio's person say? What would Scorpio's person say? Scorpio's person say? Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. That's honest. I could see that. I could see that why they're just wanting to get the hell out of Dodge, because as soon as they start to take a look at the big bad, it's like, oh, nope, don't want to go there. And yet you might have been calling them on that for a while. And they just don't want to deal with that. They'd rather just fast forward and get to their secure position. To be fair, shadow work or the dark night of the soul, that's rough. So, can't fault them for that. But it's just self-fulfilling prophecy. It's just going to perpetuate. You're going to stay here. It's going to just, yep, hold you back. Not you, I mean the person, but okay. What does Scorpio need to know? You need to know. What does Scorpio need to know? Two of Swords and the Sun. Oh, Maria, is that reversed? Let me look here. So we got, isn't that interesting? We got the Sun here and the Sun there. Interesting. Two of Swords reversed, right? Is that reversed? Yeah. Two of Swords reversed and the Sun reversed. No forward movement, things not working out. Nope, nope, nope. This is the happiest card in the deck, so that is situational. When it's reversed, it's just a period of unhappiness or a period of things being stagnant or not moving forward. So Two of Swords reversed is just indecision, things being complicated unnecessarily. So whereas it's almost like with the Two of Swords, there's kind of an agreement or there's just a stalemate. With this, it's almost, it's because somebody is like scurrying around and they can't light on something or land on something to resolve it. And there's just this constant sabotage, like procrastination. There's this and that. So it's like an active, I don't want to say sabotage because I don't feel like it's deliberate. I really feel like it's connected to whatever this is for the person. This is like, it's almost like they do anything but resolve something, because to resolve something, then what? Then they're in free fall. It's the damnedest thing, because you think, oh, if you solve it, it's not bugging you anymore. But this is just procrastination and indecision, and round we go, and circling the drain but never going down the drain. And because of that, things don't work out. There is no problem resolution. So that's probably preaching to the choir. You probably already know that. What do you need to do? Well, I'm sure you already know what to do. You're already there. You're wanting to move the hell on. What else for Scorpio? Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to do? How about that? What do they need to do? You already know what to do. I'm just... Yeah. Shocker. This is you. Well, that's Seven of Pentacles. So no more regrets. No more doubting yourself. No more time spent on this decision. If you're wondering if you should give things another try, no, you're not. And if you are, don't. This person needs to deal with their business. Whatever they're connected to that keeps holding them back, they need to deal with that. And as far as any kind of marriage, or if you're wondering if you should leave the relationship, or if you're having regrets, or if you continue with this person, no. If you're wondering about this new person, probably still no. It feels too soon. It feels too much. It feels like this is great now, but there's more than meets the eye. And you need to spend time vetting this new situation. So if that's what this is about, if you're thinking of either reuniting with this person or moving on to a serious, position with this person, no. And this could also be like you need to restore, but I don't feel like it's, because I feel like you trust yourself fine, or I feel like you know what to do and you're capable of doing it. You're not sitting there knowing that you should leave, but you just can't bring yourself to do it. That's different. That erodes self-respect and trust. This is not that. So I don't know why you're at the crossroads. Oh, this is faithless. Lack of vision, lack of progress. Lack of desire, progress, any kind of vision for this marriage, or for even having faith in this connection with this person. Wow, Scorpio, you are done. Oh my goodness. You just don't care. You're just done. You're just done. I mean, there's this guarded and defensiveness here, but there's almost like an eye roll with it. Like, oh God, what? All right. Maybe you learned something new. Is that what new knowledge, hence new person. Maybe that's what this is, new person. So you're like, I'm so done with this. Just got to wrap this up. If this person would ever get on with signing the papers or giving me back this or doing whatever, I want to get on to this new person. But this is saying be careful. This, whatever you're dealing with this person, is going to take time. You have no interest in it. But the resolution for this is going to take time because this person's going to keep dragging their feet and scurrying over here and scurrying over there and scurrying over here. There's no forward movement here. There's no resolution to be had immediately. Even though they might want that, they don't. Because God forbid the dust settles, then what then? They have to live with the silence and what they've done and take a look at that, and that's not easy. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. At least while everything's in chaos, they don't have to deal with what is causing the chaos. They're just busy reacting and trying to put out fires. Shutting up. This new person, you need to be careful with. Not because they're bad, but because you don't want to get into your old patterns of relating to somebody. It may be too much too soon. So as far as any resolution or forward movement regarding a new situation, you need to be strategic and wise. And that goes for this one too. I mean, we got the Two of Pentacles here. This is all about wise, strategic judgment, movement, even talking to someone to help you with decisions. So as far as any kind of resolution or forward movement, you need to be strategic about that, whether it's with this person or a new person. Be very careful. We got the Two of Pentacles here, and sometimes that means someone's being shady with money or resources, and they're denying someone else. So be careful. That's one of the meanings. All right, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful. I am sorry that it did not work out, but I don't think you really care. I think you're just done. You're done. All right, I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.